Alright everybody, for those of you that don't know, I'm Billy. I'm Joe's older brother, the best man. I wrote this speech like twice and didn't like either one of them, so I tore it up. I'm just going to go off my head. Basically, growing up, I'm the older brother. The little brother's always supposed to look up to me. I'm always supposed to do everything first. I'm supposed to be the one that gets married first. I'm supposed to be the one that has a kid first. He's kicking my ass right now. And you know what? I'm happy. I love it. I love Kayla. Look at her. Isn't she not gorgeous today? Also, I talked a little bit about our childhood because it was hilarious. There's a couple little incidents. I remember when we were kids, you know, everyone used to build forts in their room with blankets and chairs and beds, and they just would stack everything up and build little forts. We built the best ones, I will guarantee you that. We built forts and we'd keep them in our room for a month. And we'd go steal stuff from the kitchen and put it in there too. Leave stuff in the kitchen. In the fort for a month, it's gross. Mom bought this marshmallow like spread, like a paste. I don't know if you buy it. It's like mashed marshmallow already. I don't know. But we had this one part in our fort where we would just sit Indian style and we had this jar of marshmallow stuff and we'd literally eat it with a spoon and pass it around. And one time we took all the forts down and we were building another one like a month later, and I found that jar. No lid on it, nothing. I've never seen so much mold in my entire life. And another story, for some reason we always thought it was a good idea to have rock fights. We just whip rocks at each other. And one day we're outside, we lived in Albion at the time, and this story has something to do, we always had each other's back. We never tried to get each other in trouble. We're outside whipping rocks at each other, the neighbors are over, we're all just slinging rocks at each other. And I smoke him right in the eye. Like right in the eyebrow. He still has a scar to this day. He just starts pouring blood out, you know. I freak out. I'm like, oh, I'm in trouble now. And he goes in and tells Mom he fell. That's awesome. I have him back. And another hilarious story. We had this cat, I remember when we were younger, named Brandy. You couldn't walk around the house. That thing would attack your legs. Like, you had to you're going somewhere, you had to look out for that cat. For some reason, JoJo, we had these cushions, and on one side was leather, and we used to slide down the stairs on them. And JoJo did it in nothing but his underwear one morning. I was reading a car magazine, I was like maybe 10, and he comes sliding down the stairs in nothing but his underwear, and he comes running around. He's probably like 6 or 7 years old. He's running around the house, and this cat just goes berserk. Bites him in the butt and pulls his underwear down. Falls on the ground, and he's just laughing. It's hilarious. And another one. I had another one.
The Big Will story. Billy, the Big Will story when he took off and you chased him down with a toothbrush.
Another Big Will story.
Okay.
My mom's ex-husband had these two sons that were significantly older than us, and they had this chopper bike that one of them had built. We weld two forks together on the front of the bike, and they weren't welded. They weren't welded very well, and we just moved to Albion, so I was probably 7 or 8 years old, which would make him 4 or 5. And we're riding bikes with our older stepbrother at the time, and he goes over this bump, and those forks that were rolled together just snap. And he goes flying over the handlebars and tumbling down the sidewalk. JoJo, he's on his big wheel, and the wheel goes sailing down the rest of the sidewalk. I mean, the kid that fell, Steve, he got up and was gathering himself. The wheel's still traveling, and JoJo comes flying up on his big wheel and stops it by locking up the front tire, like, and he just, had that. It was that 4-year-old talk that they mess everything up like this. And he looks at him, stops, and he's like, "I'll go get your tire." But, I'm like the happiest older brother that anyone could be right now. I mean, I'm so proud of my little brother. He's doing very well for himself. He has a beautiful wife. They're going to have a wonderful child. I hope it's a boy so I can buy lots of shoes and awesome stuff. And, we used to fight and bicker every day because he would go in my room and steal my clothes. And now it's awesome because you can't fit into him. He's too big. So, you know, I wish you guys the best of luck. I know you guys are going to do very well. I'm very excited for the years to come with you guys. And Tony, I can guarantee you that your daughter is in wonderful hands.
That's you. Hello everybody. Sorry, I've never talked into a microphone before. My name is Cheyenne, for those of you that don't know me, and Kayla is my very best and longest friend. First of all, I'd like to take a minute to congratulate the newlyweds and thank all of you for finding time to come and spend this special day with them. Oh, sorry. Kayla and I have been friends for over 17 years now. We've practically grown up together. Her and her parents moved in down the street from my dad's house when we were just in elementary school. And from day one, she was my buddy. We were both a little strange, so we had an unspoken understanding. We played together. We have shared our secrets, and we've been best friends ever since then. Through those awkward middle school and high school years, and graduations and jobs and college and children, we've stood by each other through it all. When Kayla graduated, she has been working her tail off, working 2 jobs, going to school, but she still made time for me when I needed her. Even though she is very busy with her own life, she's been there for the birth of my children. She's been there for me for everything, the good, the bad, everything in between, and I'm so grateful for our friendship. I'm sorry. I'm just a big ball of emotions today. I go to Kayla for everything. I value her opinion above all others, and our friendship means the world to me. I would be lost without her. Joe, you have found a diamond in the rough. I'm so happy for you two. I never would have guessed all these years when Kayla was telling me about the hottie that started working at Little Caesars. Yeah, she was crazy about you. And you two, you make an excellent pair. You really do. You make it look so easy. I am very, very happy for you, and I look forward to all the years to come and being there for your baby and all the birthdays, and I can't wait. So, to the newlyweds, congratulations.
Cheyenne, if I can get you to hand that microphone over to Kayla.
I don't know where to start now. Okay, I don't know where to start now. Let's go ahead and start with bringing up some very special people that we feel like really helped us through getting us here. So if I could have my mom and dad, and if I could have Loretta and Phil, please come up here.
Can I have my mom and dad up here?
And Tom and Gwen, please.
Tom and Gwen, please.
So, I'm sorry, you'll have to put down the cameras.
Put 'em